Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Ebusiafo me mamu nyina maachi a mechi no menya de ntimo factor me. Good afternoon. Good evening, everyone. My name is Grace Christiansen from Germany, and we are coming your way with the very big opportunity that we had. Okay? It is a now shemia. Me so twi any brofo ti me so be me to be t-shirt amamon kasa obi amane saso mo modi an kanje no fa ne santo madam ate ho a wo she glasses bo modi an tena sinie e pacho bebre madam nyina ase se moanya adaje e di amaye se mo ni ho a yen soso ye ni ho yen ti me gina me bebi ya no ye kan say mo yen ba akun enti yen nyina ye hira ene ye enti na ye hia ene enyumre enti se me semre se wo ha wo mu na se wo hwe wo YouTube on mu a de be pese me ka kitu ebe ne se wo adwuma ekwan e befa so a wo adwuma no betumpum se obi won ma no wo online shop se wo ni domain a wo be de na obenya ene ye papa asmo faru ye di na se be ma no e wo akonya kese wo ya odi amaye ye de e bomodin ase e be kye no wo twi mo enam sa hobo bi so wonti e be bomodin de akobrofo mo kakra it means memory me frɛ ye nuaba Anita Boaje from Canada na odi Canada for brofo na breye abusuafo mamon kowa misremo no no ne brofo no oniti manum ti oba be kan ye wi madam bi so wono so ti brofo pa no so be kirem wo twi mo na de de ho de abramo nyakopon hyiram Anita, please, the ball is in your court. Please, can you unmute yourself, sister?
Thank you so much, Mama Grace. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. I hope everybody is doing bombastic, fantastic. As you know, I am feeling very blessed and very privileged to be part of this presentation today. So like Mama Grace said, I will be doing the presentation today in English, and my beautiful Mama Grace will be translating it in Tree. For those who have questions, what I will say is please wait till the end of the presentation, and then you can ask your questions in the chat. As you know, we have everything in position for you to help you and to help teach you navigate your back office. So welcome to OnPassive. My name is Anita Aboaje from Toronto, Canada. I do reside here, and I joined OnPassive because I basically felt that it was going to be a great opportunity for me to advance myself, my education, and also to build my business. So today the presentation is O Domain and O Create. So first I will take on the O Domain, and then I'll summarize a little bit about O Domain for you. What is a domain? A domain is where you register your business, or if you want to create a domain, an example, www.google.com or google.ca. I know in some places it would say .uk or .france, depending on your location. So that's what a domain is. A domain can be used for business. It can be used for personal introduction. It can be used for so many things, but this particular domain is whatever you choose to register. ODomain gives you a hosting platform, a way for you to identify your brand, and it gives you how you can lead your business in a positive manner so you can excel in your business. A lot of businesses now are online. It also gives you unlimited access to ways of navigation and how you can use different, some people would say, I have a domain, but I don't have a hosting, right? Me, for example, I have a domain for my business, but I have to pay for hosting. ODomain gives you the domain as well as the hosting services and unlimited access. You can also create your own personal email that is catered to your brand. So an example, let's just say my brand is Afro Beauty Supply. It will give me the ability to register Afro Beauty Supply, and my email will be afrobeautysupply at my domain, and so forth. So it really caters to your business by name. It is a user-friendly part of OnPassive or of the domain. And it is it has a big virtual library, so you can choose from different templates that you would like to use. And for me, like all the services that it provides, it has a chat bot, and the chat bot is able to help you communicate with customers and also for you to communicate with other people that come on your domain on a daily basis. Excuse me for 1 second, Makita. Shh. Okay. All right. So back to the old domain. Old domain is amazing. I like it that it gives you hosting. It also gives you a platform where you can excel your business. It helps you to maintain your customers. Sometimes some domains don't show you the people or the usability of people coming in and logging into your domain, but this gives you all the things that you need. It is amazing. It also has a self program where you can cater it to suit your needs. An example, you're not familiar with setting up a domain. There's a step-by-step how to set up this domain on your own. And the reason why I like this is because it is 100% secure. If you are on a website that is not secure, it is easy for people to either take the money that you are making in your business or duplicate your domain and direct your traffic to that particular domain. But because OnPassive has the SSL certificate, which gives you security, you know that you should be rest assured to be part of ODomain as well as OnPassive, because they make sure that the security is the best, and they have partnered up with the right people, the right trusted people. You will also get a storage or a cloud storage space. So let's say you want to save photos, for instance, you would be able to store whatever it is you need to store in your storage space. That's why, for me personally, when I hear high security, it completely sells me, because if your domain is not secured, that is the one thing that is going to down your business. You are not going to make it, because everybody nowadays have ways that they can hack into people's systems and take their leads, take their clients, take their customers, even hack into your money. So be rest assured that ODomain has underlined, dotted its T's and crossed its I's and made sure that every single thing that is needed when it comes to security is available. And the tools are easy to navigate. So again, just to kind of go through everything, if you were just jumping on board and you didn't hear me, it is a place for you to register your domain. It gives you an ability to either register 1 or 2 domains. So you can do a .ca, a .com, a .uk, or a .france. It's entirely up to you. It has unlimited access that you can use to identify your brand. And it gives you security. It is also SSL certified. And the tools that are available are amazing. It is coded in a way where you are able to navigate easily and set up this ODomain for yourself. So that is the scenario for ODomain. I hope this was clear and precise for you. And I will turn it over to Mama Grace, unless she wants me to go right into OCreate, then I will come back to it, all right? Mama Grace, should I just bring the OCreate right on?
Yeah, for 5 minutes, and then Sister Georgina will come in, please.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to say is, you guys just heard about OCreate. What is, ODomain. What is OCreate? First of all, OCreate is an AI-powered website builder. It is very different from ODomain, even though they're similar. The first one is to build a domain. The second one is for you to build a website. How does it work? Okay. So basically, OnPassive gives you the OCreate, which is a website builder that allows you to add something that they call GIFs. When somebody says GIFs, I know a lot of people don't know, but if you do chatting on Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram, there are things that people create, kind of like an image that gives you it's like an advertisement. A GIF is like an advertisement or a short video that can be created on your homepage. It is easily customized. You choose your home base, your homepage, and it best communicates to your client or to whomever. It is an AI-based engineer that analyzes your questions based on your answers or customized questions raised by the tools provided by your homepage. So an example, the GIF for OnPassive will basically say, right now, welcome to OnPassive. We're having a meeting currently. Mama Grace is having the Ghanaian version. So that could be in a GIF form. We can say, jump on board immediately. The meeting is happening now in a little emoji, and this will prompt you to join the call immediately. So it is, all the websites are created, or create is a SEO friendly. So when they say SEO friendly, somebody's gonna ask, oh, what does SEO mean? I'll leave that to our IT intelligence, okay? And they will explain the SEO part to you guys. But it gives you websites that are responsive to your device. So an example, if you want to be able to use a tool like multilingual tool, you will be able to use that on OCreate. It gives you options with serving locally and internationally with different audiences. An example, if I want to create a website that is going to be catering to my Japanese community, I'm not Japanese, I don't speak Japanese, but I can use OCreate Website Builder to customize a website that is going to be virtually friendly and multilingual for my Japanese audience or customers to be able to communicate with me easily. So you build and create your own website according to your preferences. You can use OCreate to explore many different platforms. It allows you to design and build and develop a website exactly how you dreamt of it. Okay, so you may have a vision in your mind of creating something new, something different. How are you going to do it? Well, OCreate will give you that high quality website and give your brand that satisfaction, okay, and that security that's needed. It will give you a profile, a portfolio, a blog, a store. At the same time, it is making it multilingual, so not just Ghanaians can come on your website and communicate with you. You can have every single person worldwide, internationally, come and use your website as they please. So that's like my little summary right there. I love both OCreate and ODomain. So this is going to be an avenue for those that are business minded and are looking to start online businesses themselves. So thank you so much, Mama Grace, for this opportunity. If you guys have questions, please hold your questions to the end. Thanks.
Thank you, Mami Obroni. Anita, thank you so much for your in-depth. You are our gods. Today, because of this, they have to speak English. Normally on Sunday here, I speak Twi, but I'll try. Okay, Sister, please, can you jump in? Our sister is going to explain it a little bit in Twi, Sister Georgina. And then afterwards, our IT gurus are here. They will come in. I can see Brother Vincent, Brother Oliver. I don't see Brother Oliver. Collins is here. And then our daddy also is here. Our leader, Tony Mong. Tony Mong will come in later. But for now, please, Sister Georgina, can you take over, please?
Thank you, Mama Grace. Thank you. Sister Anita, that was awesome. Well done. Good girl. Well, there, BB simple, kit way, be na make home because yes, sister has said it all. What can be added? It's the ODomain, no. It's the home to your website, and it gives you the location to the website. I had to say, "Uwo ejuma bi na opese ni pehu." O de be call website no, and ODomain no, u business corona we no, u be man the domain name. For example, google.com, facebook.com, .com ni no, a domain name. Enti umani dina na obi hwehwe na wabeto ade na say the sister kan no for a hair product, you know, dot, you know, not just say amount domain name no. Not just say, oh, they are called a whole, oh, they are called to website, and so, not just say, any person, a dear old tongue, a dear old person would tongue, until we bold, dear no pa, not just a location, no, about. Mepacho, bibi kitwe bi America afa old domain one, Pacho Medamasi.
Yeah, yes, that's it. Mama no.
Mama Grace, medical why?
Tobo, your time no, me ha ho de meba. When beba so me da say. I was your for the tete one say. Me no ka say me e bia na me ton ne ama be me ton wo fie. What you say? Be send e be ya amanfo be hu me because e hyedam obi ehu. E na me so minister me do ka kwaji store. Etu e bia ye OnPassive no be ba be tua sika kitwe bi na afa yan ye wo website amount. Na ya san ye wudin ti say be wo YouTube o type in say wo hwe Grace Christianity na Grace Mensa e wo YouTube hashtag a wo be hu me iti ano so ya ti say bibi kakra sa ti say ka bibi na me ton a wo type in na e bia na me ton e ma Brazil iti me the sex bi be ka ho na say me the Brazil na soso iti wo bo me din mama sexy Brazil e bia mama Grace Brazil na ayaba now waiting ya to wo de e bia bi pe Ghana can say OnPassive Ghana we say no webinar ni bi uko you can say YouTube out starting say obo hashtag OnPassive Ghanaian webinar obo say yaba e ya bibi similar na okan me nkan ko akire me sra mo menu ano sa wonti bibi ase a men keka ho nko engine fo no wa ha IT fo no wa ha ene omuba be breaking it down yeta ministry nti e be ya ni kakra se na be ya obi wasem bi busa odi aba me sra mo so we beka se usika se ma fa ma hasisi a ye beko ba bi ba kono na wakasa nti emra me sembre brother Collins, please can you take over, or brother Vincent? Thank you all so much for coming. Thanks.
All right, Grace, I'll come in and then Vincent will add a lot in it. I think Brother Oliver will be attending as well.
Okay.
So I just want to thank all of you, Anita. That was a great job. It's like you are a pro.
Hey, I said it.
Yeah, so you've really done well. You've nailed domain and you've nailed create as well, which is really, really, really good. So I just want to greet everybody. My brother Tony Monk is here. We've just had little sleep today. So, and we are here, Lynn is here. So most of us have not even slept yet. We are happy to do what we are doing because we know it's very important for the founders and those who are viewing to understand what OnPassive is all about. You know, OnPassive is just about the product. And if you know the products, then honestly, you will not even have time to sleep. And that's why we are not sleeping, because we already know what is coming. So why old domain? You know, there is a reason why our CEO chose the message of old domain throughout this week. Because when you look at it, it's not by coincidence. He said, go out, the tech team, talk about old domain registration. So, and he gave the topic, what does it mean for you to be your own domain register that will host millions upon millions of domain names? You know, people don't really understand what is domain. And when you know the domain as a product, one of the products that we have, you know, you cannot sleep because it is bigger than what we think. You know, as I think Anita already explained it, and Georgina also said, you know, domain is a house, you know, it hosts your website. You know, in any business, you know, you must have a location. Whether you are online or offline, you can have where you are selling goods. The first thing people want to know is, where is it located? If there is no location, nobody will know your business. The same like your website. If there is no location, no address, nobody will know it, because people need to search and then see what you are doing. First, the website where the location is of your business. Then second, the product that you are selling, and then third, the traffic. Because you can have the best website, the best product, no traffic, nobody will come. You can have the best website, the best product, no domain, no location, nobody will even notice where it is. So a domain is a house, you know, a product that houses your website. And that's why those who pay monthly, month out, the day you don't pay, they will shut you down. They just kick you out of the domain. Nobody will even see it, because domain gives the access to the IP address and then push you up to the internet space where everybody will see you. And that is the location where you are. like Gina said, www. That is the old fashioned. It's just like google.com, collins.com. Now, what Mr. Ash Mofara have put together, and we will say Google, if we look at Google or Facebook, Facebook has just one domain. All the products, just one product, one domain, but they are out there. OnPassive now is promoting us with many domains. How many million founders are there? We are 1.3 million, maybe 1.4 million will be there. 1.4 million domains. So we are all domains. We are all domain because we have the website, we have the domain. That's the meaning. So if you look at what Mr. Ashmofara said, you are a domain. You will be a domain, a household domain, right? And hosting all the products on that domain that is exposed to the internet. Just for that one product, millions upon millions of resellers or customers will come and knocking at your door to get a pinch of the domain. Think about it. Tony said, Tony will talk about the stream, that what will happen. But we are saying domain, if you look at it, as Anita said, it is secured, you know, it has what, there is just no way you can beat OnPassive domain, driven by artificial intelligence, all automated, done for you. But it is that house that give you that IP address, because normally with the address, if they said 210.this.that, that's the domain name, honestly. But the domain name, you talk about DNS server that convert the IP address to a normal name. The DNS is domain name server that converts it to a name that is recognizable, simple and short, that people can recognize and say, yes, I know this business. Yes, I know this. So I will leave it there, or if I can talk about OCreate. You talked something about OCreate, which you said CEO is search engine optimization. You can have the best website, but when they search, it puts you at a higher level where people can see your business when you create. So SEO is search engine optimization. Like Google, when you search, that is a search engine. So I'll leave it, and Bra Oliver or Bra Vincent can take it and add more. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Brother Collins. Thank you, Mama Grace. And also Sister Anita, she did a wonderful job. So she wonderful presentation, well done, and then keep doing this good job. Thank you, Sister Georgina, also I saw her. Thanks for also good presentation as well. I got great leaders in the house, Anteline and Brother Tony. Thank you also for being in this wonderful webinar. So I know you said all, but I can add maybe one or two, not too much, and then we'll be here for question and answer. If something or they ask any question, we are here also to help. But because I'll say maybe 2 minutes, not too much. So what I would say, the domain helps to identify your website. So this is some key point. I know you said all, so I don't want to repeat again. Yeah, so the domain also, they use the address to access your website. So I know a lot of people, they confuse about the domain. So by the domain, there are so many advantages of the domain. Domain add like credibility to your website. They make your website look professional. So the domain also, what would I say, add also for your brand. So if you have your brand, that's the domain who have to help also your brand look very up outside there. So the domain also allow for visibility, because people, when they come to your website, and domain also help to improve your rank in the internet world. So this is wonderful for what Sister Anita said. So I don't want to add much, but just a few. So if we go to Q&A and then anything we need to add or we need to answer, we are here to help. Thank you, Sister Anita, for the great job.
Thank you, Brother Vincent, we miss you. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Hey,
Sister.
I told you, because of you guys, we are not learning. We haven't been to school with this IT thing, but we are learning for free. God bless you all. Okay. Brother Oliver, please, you are here. Do you want to add something, please?
Yeah. Let me greet the house. Hey, Ghana. Hey. And let me tell them my brother Chris Johnson. Just want to say hi and say I'm, in fact, been missing here in the house, but you know, my spirit is there. Lynn, Tony, Apostle. I will not call all the names. I just want to say hi, Sister Grace and
thank you.
Gifty. Let me say hi to the house and yeah. Let me just add something. Let me just talk about the security of our old domain. First, we have to understand that the old domain is embedded with artificial intelligence. Being embedded with artificial intelligence, it comes with its own security. Then we do have what we call SSL and TLS. You know, these are they encrypt, they secure all the data, the transmission of the data to the wide web, to the world, to the www. You know, so that a pipe of or connection to the wide web is well secure. Remember that anything that comes from the internet space, no matter how it is, don't trust it. In security, we don't trust anything that comes from the internet space. No matter how people say is secured, but as an IT security, we do not trust anything that comes from the internet space. So ours is secured. I was very happy also when the CEO told us on Friday night that all the domain account is secure with SSL certificate. It has an SSL certificate. This is a certificate to prove that all the 1.3 plus million accounts are secured. Never heard of. If you see those who were on with us on Friday, when I think the video too is out in the channel, the CEO did mention, Collins, my brother, just also highlight about it, that if you compare Facebook, and I'm sorry to use that name. Normally, we don't want to call names of companies because we are at the top. If you compare Facebook and OnPassive, Facebook just have one domain account, and they have 2-point-something billion users. But we, OnPassive, the 1.3, all those accounts are going to have, they're independent. They're independent because it's a whole business on its own. That's who, Felix? Yeah, all that domain account, the 1.3 plus, they're all independent account, and it's going to have millions upon millions of domain names. They are all also secured. There's also this tool we call VPN, Virtual Private Network. Is one of our tools. Like old domain is also one of our tools. We also use VPN, and we use now the SSL and TLS also. So you see how our security is. We have powerful security around all our domain account. Then the tools that we also use, they're also secured. Fiber optic has its own security. IPv6 has its own security. Our G5 has its own security. So everything about our domain account is secured. Then we are the host. You see how the money recycle and come back to us. We host our data on our own domain. Security-wise, is also well. We don't depend on anything. The domain account belongs to OnPassive. That is the beauty. So you see, we don't send money out to go buy or rent a domain account. We don't store our data in any other provider. We store it within us, and we have control over. Thank you very much. Let me not take much time. We should go for question and answer. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much, brother Oliver. Thank you. Me pamacho, me nyama ya boboso. Oma ya de. Me sremu bebre, bebi aye do no. Me frɛ mama Gifty. Ye be ye Q&A no. So obi wasem bi busa. So opese wo kan wo brofo ma obetumi aka. Opese wo kan wo twi mu aka se bia opese wo kan. Obetumi aka. We are about to open the floor for the Q&A. So I'll call Sister Gifty to come in and then give us. Please, Gifty, can you take it?
Okay, Mama Grace made us say, thank you, dear Mama Grace. My name is Gifty Safwa. I'm calling in from Germany. Today, I am your Q&A mistress. So please, if you have a question, what is that? Kindly raise up your hands and ask your question. If it is founder's question, please, after this Zoom, we have a Q&A, which is for founders only. You can go there and ask your question. And also Mondays, we have founders only roundtable. That's also, you can ask your question. Here is for guests. And also, if you're a founder and you have something that will help the guest, you can raise up your hand. So please, without wasting much time, we have one hand, which is Brother Asamoah. Kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Brother Asamoah.
Okay, Mama Medasepa, the
Yes,
church, Obusiafo nyina yɛn wɔ bibiara adwo. Nso, masem busa kakra ne sɛ, ɛfa yɛn domain ho anaasɛ yɛn website anaasɛ yɛn program meka no. Yɛn ayi a yɛsend kɔ out mo bi de register. What's the name? Enti no eno ho asem kakra na mepese me busa last na Mr. Ash eka me bi say we no ye na yi na ye send ko out no kwa mre feel mama bo me
Link
nana.
ye link no ye send ko out no ya na o ka say we say first na ye 49 ana fe ba 50 ana ye dey akọ 51 eno na mepese me busa bi say na o ka say besesa every week bia no ebetimi asesa eno na me pese me busa se like me de me link ama company bi be say this week ama bia nipa no o ma register atimi abam ana o ma hu say me product no product papa ana company no so wona damfo bi o we company no pese wo de ne link no me link no e de man no so register like say Mr. Ash say every week bia no ye no besesa no se kobasa na se omo register ebetimi abetom e wo me link ni ma na se eno so be different thing altogether.
Okay. Our brother is asking a simple question, and then I'm giving it to you. Whoever is ready to answer, he's asking. Monday roundtable, as said, as time goes on, every time things are going to rotate, things are going to change. So he wants to know for sure. Now we have his link 51 that he has sent out, and he wants to be sure that if us changes something, is his link going to work or it is not going to work? Because when somebody register and then give it to somebody and then us change it, is it going to work for him or no? That is what he wants to know. So please, whoever is ready can take it over, please. Brother Collins, Brother Oliver, Brother Vincent, okay. Tony.
Let me come in. I think we have Tony in the house, but I'll answer. If they have everything to add, they'll add. So you are talking about link 49, we know about that. Link 50, we know about that. Link 51, right? If you look at the way they have been building the website, you look at all the website, you look at the web page, it's different. But the founding, that become a founder, that link is tied to you. No matter what they are doing is just that they are building it, as Mr. Ashbufara said, we build in sprint. That will be a topic next time where we'll talk about how sprint works. Like it's a process of development, developing software. That one will be a topic. But when you see something like that, that is still there. But if you look at it, we are progressing. OnPassive is progressing, making changes dynamically. You know, now we are in link 51. If you look at it, we are in link 51. It is the same thing, but it's just at the front you are seeing is more prettier than what was in link 49 and 50. So every time there is a change, there is a release, and you can see a nice front. And you say, wow, this web page now is really nicer than the other one. That's the thing. But your link there to become a founder doesn't change because that link is tied to you. It's like you can go to my registration link, you still pick that link, send it to someone. That link is tied to you. The code behind doesn't change, but the front is they are preparing us now for the market. So, and preparation takes time. So they build, they test, they look at it and say, wow, this is beautiful. What? Okay, let me put it this way. If you go to two shops, right? They are all selling the same thing. The same thing, no change. But they have different appearance. Which one will you go? You know, that is human psychology. It's about marketing, how you market your brand. You will go to the one that is clean and nice, though they sell the same thing, the same price. But the one that is clean and nice, that is where you will go. If we look at ourselves now, sitting, you see Old Tech Pro, you see Mama Grace, Old Wallet, but all of us are selling the same. You say, wow, Mama Grace screen is really nice. Mama Grace, what are you selling? Mama Grace, I'm selling this, and that. Come to me, I'm selling the same thing, but everyone would dive to Mama Grace because they look at the screen. That is human way of selling, marketing. So, but if you go in, are they selling the same thing? Yes. But which one is attractive? Mama Grace's own is more attractive, not because the brand is not the same, but the attractive, the sight, the eyes, I think the capture is what they are trying. OnPassive is doing now, but behind the scene is the same link. So there will be no error when you share it. They are making better and better and better and better as we move.
Let me just add to that, Collins. That's perfectly stated. You're 100% right. Link 51 is the link that most of us founders are using right now. But we have to remember the links that are in the back office right now are for bringing founders in. We're talking about domains, right? Remember, we're going to get our personal domain when we go into hard launch. That is going to be the domain name that the company is going to advertise to the world. Your branded domain name. These domain names that we have right now are just open to bring founding members in while we're building our team. But those links will be completely gone. By the time we go into hard launch, we will create our own domain name. That'll be our identity. And the company is going to brand that new domain name that you come up with when we go into hard launch. That's how it works. But right now, if you go to the link 51, any of the links in your back office right now, it'll say become a founder, right? It'll have that button say become a founder. That's what those links are for, like I said, to build your team, to bring in more founders at this particular point in time. But when we go into hard launch, when we have our actual domain name that the company is going to be branding, that is the link that you're going to be focused on. That's the link that's going to build your brand. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Brother.
Okay. My second question, Anna. Yeah, Matthias. Thank you. Very much. My second question is when they say, said the Omoka say, yeah, Obama acquire my domain name, no. Yeah. Before we go to hard launch, you know, a company in Bama acquire my choose and domain name, and answer on one casa and branding name, no, but who didn't know a branding name with the amount, and so Bama acquire my Yeni and Casano, let me up build a domain name.
Okay. As he was asking again, he said to create domain name, are we going to individually create our domain names, or the company is going to create it for us? Brother Oliver, please, please, can you take it over? Are we going to create the domain names ourselves or the company?
The company would create the domain names, but the point when it comes to choose, for what I know, maybe Collins or Tony, Vincent, they can correct me on that. Before we said that you would choose, but I still know it is maintained that you will choose they'll give us options of the domain names for us to choose which one is your domain. But if you have a domain account or that you want that domain name to be there, okay, then you can, I think they'll work with you on that, but the company is going to create us the domain account.
Oliver is 100% right. We're going to be choosing our own domain name. If it's available in the system,
then we'll be able to take that domain name and run with it. But if it's not available, the system will tell you that it's not available, and it'll bring up certain domain names that are similar to the one that you picked. And then you can choose those domain names.
Okay.
Thank you.
Pastor, what you say? Brother Samoa?
We're muting him, so Kasa.
Okay. And me pacho yeguswa ewo Q&A so owasim bisa na wa pija wonsa so ye wo wonso no waba ha ne aye ka ne bebre se wo meye founder unya so mfaso enti ne sira wo bebre se de oto ne nsa e de frɛ wo no eye $97 pe no wa be ye founder na de ye ka ho asem nyina wa benefit aye dey e de free mu enti ne ye pon abomodia ne contact nipa oto ne nsa frɛ wo no na gene link 51 ya ye nua be me e ka ho asem yi na e register na be ye founder so de be ya wo be benefit free old domain ya ye wo bisa ho asem yi na aye insurama. All what I'm trying to say is that if you are here, you are a guest, you are not a founder. Whatever we are saying here is not going to benefit you. So kindly, after the presentation, contact the one who invited you, take their link 51, register and become a founder. It takes only $97 to become a founder. Pretty soon, it is going to be over. Had I known, it's always at last. As we are saying, talking about the product, it's near, it's really near. We are about to launch. So please, if you are here, you are a guest, a visitor watching on YouTube, you are on Zoom, kindly contact the person who invited you, take their links and register. Or you go on the YouTubes, any link you find, you register and become a founder, and it will benefit you. And you will thank God for this day. Please, if you are here and you have a question, kindly raise up your hands and ask your question. We have our dear Sister Lane on. Please kindly unmute yourself. And also, if you have something about the all domain, 2 minutes, please, and say about it as we are waiting for our dear guests to raise up their hands and ask their questions. Auntie Lynn, please, if you are on, please kindly unmute yourself and say something, please.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Great webinar, good information. I'm glad to have the OTech pros at your disposal because they can pretty much answer any question that you all have. As far as the domain name, you know, it's a really big deal. I'm a layperson. I am certainly not an IT professional. However, I understand what the domain name registry is going to do for each and every one of us and for the company. You know, the domain, the fact that we OnPassive will be a domain name registry is a big, big thing. It's going to bring in so much revenue to this company. Companies are going to come to us, individuals are going to come to us to host their domain names, you know, and it will be a continual influx of revenue for this company, as well as the fact that we, as founders, as people in this company, we get a lot of savings. Whenever we go to a domain name registry, we have to pay a fee for the domain name, and it is paid either annually, every 2 years, or every 5 years. It's a tremendous amount of money over time. But when we are in OnPassive, one of the huge benefits is that we get this domain name and it's included in what we pay on a monthly basis. It's not an extra charge that is tacked on. You know what I'm saying? So there's a huge benefit to being part of OnPassive. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Lynn. Thank you. Brother Frank, I can see you have raised up your hand. Can you?
Yeah, thank you, Mama Grace. There's a question in the chat from Jim Pamisano. The question reads, any ideas or suggestions on how to name a domain? Can the name affect the recruiting of customers? That is from Jim Pamisano.
Please, who's going to take that? Gifty.
Thank Brother Collins, Oliver, Brother, and Vincent. One of you can take it on, please.
I can answer this question. This is an easy question to answer.
Okay.
I want to take. Okay.
Yeah, it's you can come up with whatever ideas you want in your head. Just imagine and create one in your head, and what the company is going to tell you whether it's available or not. If it's available, run with it. and it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. I would keep OnPassive out of the domain name. So create something that's unique to yourself. And it doesn't matter what the domain name, the name is, because OnPassive is going to be branding you. Okay, eventually you're going to be branded. You're going to be branded and you're going to be known, just like Tony Robbins, for example, TonyRobbins.com. Eventually you're going to be branded to that point where people are going to recognize you. So it doesn't matter what name you come up with. Just be creative. Imagine what you want to create as a domain name. See if it's available at the time we go into hard launch. And if it's available, the company will tell you. If it's not, it'll tell you similar domain names to what it is that you've imagined.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, dear brother Tony. We really appreciate you. I think all of us have understood all domain. As I can see, no one has raised his or her hands up. Oh, okay, brother Frank again. Michael Q&A. Yes. We are doing it together. He's in the chat. So, brother Frank, go ahead, please.
Thank you, Sister Gifty. This is from John Bundy. He said, please, if you choose link that is not link 51, what happens?
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Nothing.
It's just another link.
Nothing. You can use any. The truth is, just depend on what you want to use.
Yeah.
Right? It just depends. You have link 49. You have link. So sometimes if I want to share the link, I look at the person. If I want to give more information, I can share link 51. And know the person already understand OnPassive. I'll just go and share my registration link with nothing in it. But the link is about telling people what OnPassive is all about, because the products are there, everything is there. But you look at the person needs more information. Link 51 is the latest, and we know the way the screen and the appealing of the screen. That's why everyone go for link 51, because that's our latest link now. But when you become a founder, everything is the same because it's tied to you.
Thank you, Brother Collins.
Thank you, Brother Collins. Mr. no matter what dia any yen kasa bebre, because say you can see mpija yen sa wo asem bi say obian mpija ne salenche say asem bi sa bia eni ho enti ne ba be frɛ ye papa Apostle Mensa no abre update kakra na androda ye ne ye papa ehia yen sam obobo so kire no obebo ne tofa edi amaye. I think I can see no hands up now, so I'm going to call our dear brother Pastor Apostle Mensa to give us a short update concerning what our dear CEO, Mr. Ash Mufari, gave to us last Monday. Please, Apostle Mensa, kindly unmute yourself.
Good evening to our wonderful leaders. We are grateful, especially our sister did a great presentation, Anita, and we are so proud of you for how you made it so simple and certainly very great. We thank Brother Oliver, Brother Tony, Brother Vincent, Collins, Sister Lane, Sister Georgina, and our great Sister Gifty. I think all the names, if I didn't mention your name, forgive me. I believe that you've all done great. And
I am here, please.
Sister Grace Okeche, Mama. We thank you all. The great work that you are all doing, we are so proud of you.
Amen.
What we just want to say is that a lot has been said, and we just want to make something very simple. We just want to go on a recap about what our CEO has been telling us where the company is at now, but I want to speak in a Ghanaian language to our people. Niye pesi ya kanyina ene se mamunyina adwo ene munyuma pa se munyina mabaha oni obi abaha de me pese me dike eka ansampo na maka de se me kan se wo ha na obi eto nsa efre wo se bra onipa no waye wadepa waye wadom baby yedu sisi ano enche na bibia mu ebeto enti ebesro bebre se obebo modern ayahe 50 $97, sorry, $97. Now, I'm said $5 be a charge fee. And no, any company in there charge it, but transaction at way, and a better so. Mama, more day see a bit more day near to me idea because be so check na a bit chat. Senia watch rich and your assistant Nita can't want some and your ma IT aspect eka ho asem nyina no se unnimu a enyam faso bia emfa mawo company na ahyase abodewro since 2018 and yen leader ye CEO Ash Mufara de adwempa bi eba se enioma ekoso nyina no eyensisie ewo online business a ewo ho obi a oye bia na epe companies are abasu nyina. They are all in a way very selfish. They think omo dream, omo faswa, omo benya. But Ash has a heart or wakuma edemenipa. And the botai said, obetumi ama obia so one knowledge on IT. So we need knowledge or IT. So wako school, unko school. The here said obetumi aba OnPassive. Ne botai said, yebeye dain ye to me abu nipa. Ma won so wadampo no na adwuma bia wode won sika akohyem no na sika na ye adwuma de ma won esan se mpanimfo aka asem bi se wo sika anya adwuma ama wo wabra wada wo be ye adwuma akopma abra wo bewu enti no oye se oye company e dia mine since 2018 and a company 2019 2020 asesa sa abepim samre na enioma pa waye no ene se waye product bebre yaka se product a bit say ye wo companies bia online companies o ye product bia omutumi eton na waye bebre no gusu anso bebre ye wo a team a wafa won adwuma oko Hyderabad oko India oko United States of America oko Dubai any other companies a ekoso a omugusu a ebiebie offices nibi actually obekoswa biebie almost wakase about 1,000 offices across the world obebie it ono awakasa ampo no ebimpo ebebro sa but the person can say sisi ababi ayedri esese nyina ye bomoden ne tiase say waye sanyoma nyina na ne botaa ode aye ne say ebetumi aboaye na say yanhwe ne ye ya na say yan ya mamu a obehu an say afi yatum yebeden ne yafi yatumi abam se wa mama ama anyam faso ama wachire ya afi woye den ubehia nanso na wuntumi enyam faso bi emfamfrim enti emmere na ni se mobetumi ama yen so ganafo yetumi ade ye ho abehjem yebebo modin se kakra bi ebenya bia no yede behjem hwe se wo maame na ewu sebe ana wobusuane bi na ewu ne ye ka se yenye to a nki yebekọ akọbọbosia ade ye twantoma ade ye buduku ade ye nioma de esie no ono podi wawu oko ne ewia ya hwehwe sika ade atua sa aka na da ho no we de eye wo ene wasefo agapade a wo de ye ebehwew ahwe wo ma ahwe wo nananum ahwe onni hompo a ebehwe wo eye adwuma eye mfaso onni me ho hwe onni IT knowledge bia nanso for $97 if I shim na fe odi ejai adwuma no fama workers wo ho be ye adwuma no na de mfaso ache edi aman menyi wo ho mfim ba bia company abedu de say ba bia edu no waye marketing wa ewo Dubai ewo gusu akpeye bi wo India na fe founding position no oba betum otum ana chese wontumi mamu bi ba bia ye du sisi ano akase enche na se oba betum na fe efimra obetum no na fe ayese enche na fe emfaso ebeba emwache ama won a founders no oi obi na ato nsafrewa umirini bo modern na fa ho hyem na be yenhyira fama ade amon se ne abetumi ya betum bobosia ade ye nioma bi no moma ye modern se we ye bosia obompo na ade ya eye bosia papa bosia bi ho ye bosia wuo eye esisie emfaso bi eni so but we ye betumi atu na ma ho ma aboy enne 97 pe ebia ochina bi na afa dia asesa na akoya de foforo ubeden ene wotumi abam wo sika kora ontumi mem enti yemre ni ebe sere mu bebre moma yemfa ye ho ento sa company ho mama ye nja emfa ma amanone fo nko a ye mfa ho nhim na da achen ebeboa yen ba bia ye du ni na be nhira e de amaye enche na obetum so obi na to nsa e de fra o ba ha ufiri ha pe bo modern said that pen ya obetumi de ho ahyem esan say ba bia wadu ne de enche enu nti no woka o domain ho asem sene ya be ya obia betumi anya say tibia pa bi ama company ne ton ne nioma a waye na e de mfaso bebre no enu na obo ho dawuro no ba se wunimu a enya mfaso ma nti mom ye modern say e de ho be hye eye company mu ba bia yadu no enche na don mu eto epon no mu to nyame nhira mo bebre amam yemfa yani ento we so na be nhira maye na ada bia anim se bia no na waye adwo say na ada wo ma we nye company a na ada bia anim from 2018 ebepim sabri CEO no he has been consistent no correct truth wakano correct dia asa up to date nti enye bia say usuro no fear nothing you just have to believe gidi na shem na be nhira ma pedama se bebre. Thank you, all leaders. God bless you so much.
God bless you too, Pastor. Nyamisha Opa. And say in nearby Gladys. On the very last person we had, dear Sister Gladys. She's going to be the last person. So please kindly unmute yourself and ask your question. Sister Gladys Owusu.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Mama Gifty. We the mpamocho asembisa kakra. Kama mo bisa nsɛm no na me wo mu ka ntimi nkasa. Enti we de me pamocho wo masɛm bisa kakra ne sɛ nipa a ɔmo de me ba adwuma yi mu ni nyina sese me hu obia wo machi me fro obia onje me so.
Sɛ yɛ nyina ya wɔ ha o. Ebi am be catch o sɛ yɛ nyina ya wɔ ha.
Me nimpa enya mo kra nka ne yekoso bia ni hɔ a me nsa bɛka bi sese ya no me wo Beirut ha che ena sese ya no back office na de ba ko ha me ne say me di krom ha telephone number ena register eni kro we mu edin na me de register be say me fi kro yi mu pe omo number no ombegi omo ade ena sese ya Ghana nso ye se wunni Ghana wuntimi en register line no me bisa sa nko omo nsani me bi na me mfa ento na me nsesa kro no because me kwasesa kro na instead of telephone nti na oma sign the aba back and asemba ko ho nso ne say omo ye campaign wo Dubai no menuanum bebre wo Dubai mama ka asem na akiro mo omo pe link no na omo de ewura mu enso nipa no na omo de me ba mu no me fro bia omo nyina obi ala nya adwuma kra a omo nim ne e ko na link no nso minsu minimu yi enti se see ano me ma brother Gilbert kra register mam since January or register mam me baba ko minim se ne ye yi link ninti ono na yi link bi na o de register ya de na mba da bepem nne a ye gusu a ye de nema e kwa awie yi enti mesramo emwa ben na menya afa link a me de be ma me brothers a omo wo Dubai omo ahu se ne adwuma no e koso wo ho no e na afe nso ha me we anyway sese ya na de akabusu me mienu pe me pese me kofie na me kototo neema me koye ma account ne me telephone number no ne neema bebre enye kra wo machi nti no emo akakra nka me hia ne me nuan no omo wo Dubai na omo pese omo de omo ho hye adwuma ni ma me hia link a me de be ma omo no and afi account no nso na me yema me baba 4 months ago since January and also emba da bepem then we me bisa Mr. Gilbert or say almost see a beba almost see a beba up to date maintain ho hwe biom
e pacho die di kind account no wa register and
register
go through
me pacho wa register we tia
Gifty. Hold on, sister.
Me pesa me tia see yansa mato ama om.
Entuom jai. Na said anything am yes am passion. Me so sister we are friend. I dan 7 no sorting out. We are friend. na me no nye Zoom bio because me nim dey say our patch and I wa abontin tim patch up we dey obi afre why
me patch mate ma
me da say
me patch mate
give to you Johnny say for now
okay okay
na friend papa no Mr. Papa no
why
Mr. Edward
so wo be ma ayi
no me won say wa abontin ti ye no free o ti wa
okay
yeah what 10 minutes
me patch up Mr. Edward o was so on mute why
okay madam was a good evening all Mama Grace that Sister Anita, nice presentation. Sister Gifty, Apostle Mason, IT experts, thank you all the IT experts and all the leaders in the house. She said, and I said, what do you want to ask? What are you sacrificing now to bless others? And then our person will do for real, the way to make sure will be. Said, ne, Ubiaton Saffron will be tea presentation here. Busa who said, so meet me the Bibia for real. Na my inshira amubi na adetini ya kasa so afi no oba mu fufura na se afi no bi ato nsa afro no oba ha o dwendwen ni oba bi hu se ade a mi pese mi yi nte ya mpa ana se osika o de be na wo dwen hu fa bibi bɔ afɔre se ne ebe ya bibi be free afɔrebɔ no maba na watimi adan ahyira afoforo adwuma yiwura Mr. Ashmofaren ne trimpo nyina ne se yebeboa yeho yebeboa foforo eti se enne ende di kan waba ma enye fashe wadwen mu se wo pese odi bibi bo afore se yesika ana se yegidie a obenya wo dwumadi a yato nsa afro mo ba mu yedi gidie kese pa na akura mo bedu sa adri na se utie yiye ne se na obi ato nsa afro mo ba ha wo de utie yiye pa o wonim ni enti if say enne ye e wo mu dada no ye log in ekwa back office wa ya try to ho say position na to become a founder no enche ye betwam obi atena be 2 years ni 3 years 3 years ni 1 year be 1.5 now the enne so wonya sa ho kwan no a entoto na sekura ba bi esika na hye bia abomodi aso be kwakoyi se ne anuan medical achire mu no $97 plus $5 processing fee 102 yenim se wo betumi emma wadwen nya wo mienu se dabi se won so wo mu dada nso a won so den na wo sacrifice na wotumi abo afoforo bia no waye bi na so busa ho se so metumi aye bi foforo ma obi metumi abo obi efi se saadie we ya mukwan ya beda ho a enne yeto nsa afra wi enya de obehie bi baabia biem enya de obehie bi baabia ti sei unhie bi biem enti enne se waba ha so mu yie pa na bo modern se so on register ya ye pompe se na onuanu madika ka no nipa to nsa afra wo no de ne link no na register so wo ahoden na register ye bi ka ho so why bi na hwe na be so a toto kaka utrim na unim no a se oboa no ebia why wadwen se obe ma no nu e bi €100 100 cedis $100 fasa sika no e bi account ma no na no be nhira eno obebo odi afebo sa sika we a person de komani ebi obedi ne no kire ya na so we die afebo no ne na busua ne nana no medi na chi nyina benya so mfaso na ye meka twa to so ne se ye wo mu dada ye nim se ne ne meko no de bi rada no ye da ne abompa ya ma Mr. Ash Mufare ye pani na wonya sa akoma odi adwuma asi ho ma ne yenya ho kwa beshi mu bilu ye mo mpa ma ne na busua ahoden ne kwatenten ne nimdie no onkoso nya ne saa na onfa moye na yeso yentimi nya so mfaso yeso yentimi fa mo afoforo eti kakra mekani mo ma ye ntwentwen ye na asekra se esese ye di bibia abo afore na yetimi abo afoforo ye mfa sa ne mate sa na mo afore na ye meye founders se umu nso ne se bitimi atre ye ntaban mu a yentimi nya sa na Yakobon be hira ye bebre medamase
amen
yes we that's nyame enshira odadi em say emra ye dri ye di fa edri eba awieye enso ye nwie ye free ha ye sa jampo akọ another zone so e be sha ase 7:30 ye Europe part time and Ghana 5:30 and US 1:30 Into Mr. Obebre link in the back office for Ubetimi. I join founders on Kwa call life into Untimi Misa somewhere very deep. Upa somewhere who are somewhere very deeper. Round table Mondays or no alcohol aquabisa and no dear uncle abonting. Yet there'll be beer so say adaje and then you marry no about as some day said the Nianomia papanum, Yenianom penny for Akakano, so ye founder, Miniadofo, and Manning Chemu. And no abe kase muyanka and I meet you man funny serious oh and I make us say I grow ubaya say you know a chum Misrawa or my gun and tea ye mind tea and we are no enough from our ye maimu nasa kwenya we are babeto maya mama manin chemu and untin kwasi de bia ya dia to ye also say ye bebo hu debro ama ye nuanom ate no ma be ye founders we timi ye ba ko a ebeboa so sabe o my gun mu na sa wa ho boa nsoso nipa mienu miensa enan mo betimi akasika bom na mo register na no brother Oliver Kai osemo mo register wi mo betimi apenota mo ye nkrata to so nyame ya adom na se lanche ni sika ni sha ase eba nya afi no we be kase we yesese me chemu pepepe na obi anya ne chefa sanse eya kwanya abeto ho amaye wo betimi register abroso ba konso a menua register na ne unso mfaso na echi na ubewunso mfaso akwanya no wo na obetimi aye bi aka ho kwa dia menua ye ka ho na ebeboa ye ebeboa no abusua wo nananom wo kura wo teso wo bro no eso. Thank you very much our dear leaders. Thank you our dear Mama Grace. Thank you, dear brother Collins, Oliver Vincent, brother Tony, Auntie Lynn. All of you are apostle in the house. God richly bless you. Our dear sister Georgina, brother Frank, sister Anita. God richly bless each and everyone for making today's webinar so successful. Really appreciate you guys. God richly bless you. And as I said, if you are here and you have not registered, somebody invited you. Please, our door is about to close. Had I known, it's always at last. This is a great opportunity that has come for us. And if you don't register, you will regret it later. Please do not regret it. Do not say, had I known. Do not say, I'm waiting, I'm thinking about it. I registered before I even learned about OnPassive, and I'm still learning. That is what all of us did. We did not say we want to know everything before we register. No. Register 97. I always say this is a gift from Mr. Ashmore, because this great company does not deserve 97, does not deserve 170. It deserves more than that. But because of his love, his big heart, that is why the 97% of people who are losing online, he has given us a disgrace for us to become founders with just this token of $97. Call yourself blessed, because I always say I am blessed to become a founder. After this webinar, please kindly get in touch with the person who invited you. Take their link and register. If you cannot do it, there are a lot of people here. As Mama Grace, after this, she's going to help somebody to find her link, help her to register her people. That is a great job. So if you cannot do it, all the people you see here, the great leaders, you can contact anyone to help you to do it. Because when the gate closes, you can become a reseller, but you cannot become a founder. So please get in touch with the person who invited you. And also, if you go on YouTube, you are watching on YouTube, you can just click the link there and also register and become a founder today. As we are about to close, our dear Papa Apostle Mensah has raised his hands. I think he is going to close us. If Mama Grace also have something, she will top up with this. Please, Daddy, kindly unmute yourself and say what you have to say, please, sir.
The make company be simple. I'm say you near back we if yes, you know, who saw damn pass away in your phone so. And to me in the video no free.
Amen.
And to me person me say or the office I didn't in a basa because now or damn pass away in your phone so. And yeah, dear, I have very good ethics.
The phone so next me who ye. And perfect be our.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming. Every Sunday we are here. Sɛ comedy na wo didi wi a enyi wafu so sɛ wonni bi hyehyɛ kora betimi agye wo yere kaba na wo de ahyɛ na wa betena so kama taa wo bi ana de abo mu na wo de ayi tire ball kon sɛ de papa yi kɔ asɔre ba ya comedy night a yedwa ye no mu mama gift nyankopɔn enhyira sister Lynn, thank you abusuafo baby edu ye de besi ya yes next meeting no your founders nko a ene ye kɔ abonti wo hososo timi sraw sɛ wutimi nyɛ den sɛ wutimi nyɛ den tobo nyame yɛ adom a yɛ kyina Monday yesi oni beba adeɛ bi a wo hu a wo yɛ founder no beba ne ya be kasa wo ho obi enyi wano for now agye sɛ papa nan kasa ba do ada timi so baby a yɛ kɔ no wo modian ne tie information wo ho yɛ de beba bet mesraw meko bu sikasa woni sɛ dan na yɛ kasa mo ho woni sɛ dan na yɛ keka kan ne wa kase wo nyame yɛ adom a kyina menda 8 na wa boy wuram sa Founders Round Table, you just come in. It's only 8 o'clock in Europe, 7 o'clock in UK, and then Ghana is 6 o'clock. And please check your time zone. Thank you all so much for coming. May God bless you and have a great week. We'll all mute ourselves and say we are all in it to win it. Leaders, we love you all and God bless you.
Okay.
Yeah, all in it to win
We
it.
are so in it to win it. Thank you for coming.
In it to win it.
We are so in it to win it.